Welcome back to my channel, and this is your Project 70 daily download for July 6, 2021. Maybe it's not an Astro card. When you turn the card over on the back, it says Texas Rangers. So whether it was Rangers or Astros, that card ending last week was very, very cool. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chris, otherwise known on Twitter and Instagram is at CRT_sportscards, and my website, CRTsportscards.com, is where you want to go for everything related to Project 70. And I should have known, I kind of planned to take yesterday off because of the holiday. I figured that Topps may not release some cards, but you know what, they did. And of course I go to a daily show and I automatically skip Monday. So apologies on that. But when you take a look at the Monday cards, there were 4 that released. Which ones were my favorites? Yes, that is plural. There were 2 cards for me that stood out, and you're going to say it's always going to be the Kyle Lewis. And yes, the Kyle Lewis was one of my 2 favorite cards for Monday. Look, it's a Mariner card. It's great. It's great to see Kyle Lewis. I wish he was playing on the field. That knee is going to, I think, hamper him his entire career. But the background being a Sonics card, this is a card that's going to speak to so many native Seattle people, but I'm not really a Sonic fan. I'm a transplant Seattleite, and so for me, it's a cool card, but it didn't win the day. My favorite card had to have been the Mims Band's Mickey Mantle, because they use 1970 Topps. That was the 10th card of 70 Topps, and that set is coming together very nicely, and I think that one is the one for me that stands out from the Monday releases. But now as we shift our focus to the Tuesday cards, 3 of the 4 artists released their 7th card, and Futura releases their 8th card. We had Toy Tokyo being designed by Urban Aztec. We also had Jacob Rochester, and we had one of my favorite artists in the set. We had Action Bronson releasing their 7th card. And we also had our 8th player autograph release this morning with that CC Sabathia from Action Bronson. It could have been purchased on the Topps website out of 70 for just $75. So it's great to see Topps releasing more collectibles in the everyday man sort of spending category. That's a great buy at $75. Also, the artist proof of that card was just $125. So keep bringing on these reduced prices. It's great to see because we still have over 600 cards left in the set. But now as a standalone base card, does this card work? Now that we are 7 cards into Action Bronson set, if you're a fan of Bronson, this card will absolutely work for you. If you're not a Bronson fan, this card is going to be an easy $20 save for you. But from a numbers perspective, this is CC Sabathia's 4th card in the set, but this is the Yankees' 72nd card and 1971 Topps, my favorite year in the set. This is their 16th card. So number 1 for the Yankees and of course 71 Topps. And so now on the other side of the scale, when it comes to the most amount of cards, Yankees and 71 Topps, let's take a look at Futura and Roberto Clemente. Now we did just see Roberto Clemente last week by Quicks, but this is Clemente's 5th card in the set. It is, though, in my mind, very, very difficult to top right now at this moment his Infinite Archives release. That one, to me, is one of the best looking cards in the set. But from a Pirates perspective, this is their 11th card, and this is 1974 Topps' 7th release. This here again, just like Action Bronson, Futura is keeping the same theme throughout their set. Futura is an artist that I stopped buying a few cards ago. I like this card, but this card again reaffirms my decision to suspend my spending on Futura for other artists that I like just a little bit more. And now one of those artists that I'm still continuing to spend money on every time they release a card is in fact Jacob Rochester. His next entrance into his Young Gun set is Juan Soto. Fresh off his Deion Sanders release, we have the Nationals 12th card, but from 2004, this is only their 3rd release. So 2004 is a year right now that needs some love. But Jacob Rochester continues to dial home runs every single one of his releases. It's very, very hard for me to find very many flaws with his cards just because they are pure paintings and you mix in his love for fonts. This card is absolutely perfect. But the card that in my opinion is hands down the favorite of the first 2 days of the week is going to be the Athletics 19th card, the 5th release from 1979, and this is Ricky Henderson's 6th card in Project 70. And I am very honest here and say I'm a little tired of players that were released in Project 2020 to have releases in Project 70, because I think there are so many players out there that they could do other than those 20, but Urban Aztec crushes it with this Ricky Henderson. This, in my opinion, is the best card of all 26 cards released of Ricky Henderson, and I want to give it away right now in the comments below. So put that print run down. The person nearest to print run without going over will win this card free from me. And remember, to be qualified for this promotion, you must be subscribed to the channel. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button below. This completes your daily download for July 6, 2021. Go buy those cards on the Topps website, and best of luck winning this Ricky Henderson free from me.